Diogenes, umufilozofe ngiye kukubwiraho. I'm going to tell you about Diogenes, the man, the philosopher who once rebuked the great king Alexander the Great. Societal conventions, wealth and status to live a
uyu mugabo
Diogenes
wabayeho mu gihe cya kera mbere ya Yezu Kristo akaba yaramenyekanye kubera ko yari yaranze imigenzo ndetse
n'ibintu byafashwe nk'ihamwe n'imico y'abantu, we akagira imigendere ye ndetse n'imyumvire ye yo kubaho nta kintu yitayeho cyangwa adashishikajwe n'iby'isi. Diogenes believed in his training that people should strip away artificial desire and luxury to live freely. He rejected the human-made laws, social ethics, and material possession, opting to live in extreme poverty. When known as Diogenes the dog, he famously declared himself as citizen of the world rather than a member of any specific city against artificial value. He famously renounced property of defiance and lived out of a large ceramic storage jar, often translated as a barrel. He wandered the streets of Athens in broad daylight, carrying a lit
The Emperor Alexander the Great
he was looking for
the
a
philosopher
meaning
and
a truly
offered to grant
honest and
him
wise
any wish.
person.
Diogenes
When the powerful
casually
ruler
told the king
Alexander the
to
Great
stand
a little out of his son, showing his absolute indifference to political power. He said, "Stand a little out of my son." Although no one of his own writings survived, his life was meticulously chronicled in ancient biographies, primarily in Diogenes' letters, lives, and opinion of eminent philosophers. His radical rejection of wealth and commitment to virtue has a profound influence on the development of later philosophy system. Most wagendaga mu notably mujyi wa Antene, ubu ni mu Bugereki bwa kera, akagenda afite itara ku manywa, yahura n'abantu bamubaza ati ko ucana itara ku manywa, akababaza ati ndi kugenda nshakisha umuntu wa nyawe. Bishatse gusobanura ati nshaka umuntu udafite inenge ndetse umuntu w'umunyakuri muri iyi si, niyo mpamvu ncanye itara kugira ngo mbashe kumubona. Diogenes yigeze gusurwa n'umwami w'abami ari we Alexander the Great cyangwa Alexandre le Grand. Aramubaza ati mbwira icyo ushaka icyo ari cyo cyose, ngewe nk'umwami w'abami ndahita nkiguha. Diogenes yamubwiye interuro ngufiya cyane, yaramubwiye ati wakwegeyeyo ko uri gukingiriza izuba ryanjye. Uwo mugabo yiberaga hanze, aba mu gice kimeze nk'ingunguru, ubundi yaranze ubutunzi ndetse ativanga no mu bya politiki. Most of Diogenes' sayings and anecdotes reflect his commitment to a natural, unpretentious life. To Alexander the Great he said, when Alexander stood over him while he was sunbathing and asked if he could grant him any favor, Diogenes replied, "Stand out of my sunshine." On searching for a human, when asked why he was wandering through Athens with a lit lantern in broad daylight, he said, "I am looking for a human." The Fidelis beaten. After Plato defined the man as Fidelis biped, and won praise for it. Diogenes plucked a chicken, brought it into Plato's academy, and declared, "Behold, I have brought you a man." Cynicism and self-sufficiency. He has the most who is most content with the least. It is not that I am mad, it is only that my head is different from yours. Self-thought poverty is help toward philosophy for the things I know nothing except to the fact of my reasonings, wisdom, and human nature says as no man is hurt, but I know nothing except that the sun to penetrate into privacy, but is not pulled by them. A friend is one soul abiding in two bodies. Those who have virtue always in their mouth and neglect it in practice are like harp which emits sound pleasing to others while itself is insensible of the music, humor, and sarcasm. Of what use is a philosopher who doesn't hurt anybody's feelings? Dogs and philosophers do the greatest good and get the fewest rewards. You will become a teacher of yourself when, for the same thing that you blame others, you also blame yourself. Those was some of the saying of the philosopher Diogenes of Sinope, who lived in 412 to 323 before Christ. He was a founding figure of cynical philosophy, celebrated for his radical minimalism, sharp wit, and utter discard of societal norms. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any suggestion or recommendation, write the comment. Don't forget to check on products tagged in this video, such as writings of Diogenes and movies of Diogenes. Thank you. Have a nice day. Wakoze nanjye itekerezo cyangwa inyunganizi. Nyandikira muri comment ntiwibagirwe kwandika na subscribe. Urakoze, ugire ibihe byiza.